Moin Leiflu and welcome back to my lovely little channel. This is Radbot and this is Skill Legends Royale, my tutorial guide number 4, Know Your Skills. We are in the midst of a fight and in the middle of a game, and I thought about how to prevent this tutorial, and I talked about every skill in the last video I made, but one point was the video was way too long, and the other point is it was absolutely boring. So let's see the skills in action and not only talk about them. We have to pick a treasure here. I don't care which one, to be very honest. We take the true stone. So in this lobby we have poison, crit, dodge, haste, heal, shield, freeze, and sprite. What are they doing? Poison, as the name suggests, poisons the enemy. Poison deals damage to them each tick, and we have up to 4 levels of the skill branch, which increases the stacks we inflict to the enemies each time we inflict poison. In the first instance, it's 15% up to 90% on the highest level, which we hopefully will get to at one point or the other. Then we have dodge. What does dodge do? Well, the name kind of suggests that too. We dodge the enemy physical. That's the keyword here. The enemy physical attacks. So we can't dodge the poison here. We can't dodge the magic for now. There is a wear skill that can do that. And if we increase the star, we reduce the physical damage we take each time we get a star, and increase our dodge score here. That's dodge. Crit is kind of the opposite. We have the chance to critical wound the enemy with our physical attacks, dealing extra damage. With the increase of the crit branch star level, we increase the damage multiplier and our crit rate. Now I take the small pause to buy some skills here. Healing crit is always good, dodge boost is always good too. And then we have heal, that's self-explaining. It's practically regeneration. We regenerate when we dodge, we regenerate when we crit, and we have the possibility to inflict poison to the enemy each time we recover some HP. Then we have haste. What is haste doing? Haste is on the one hand countering freeze, or gets countered by freeze. And haste is increasing the periodic skills. What are periodic skills? Well, basic haste is 1. Each skill with a blue time number, like that, or all the persistent skills, persistent venom, or persistent explosion, all get faster with haste. So if we stack a lot of haste, those persistent skills, etc., go very fast, which is very good. And haste is the newest skill. It was added with the last season, I guess. We have freeze. As I said, it's the opposite of haste, but it's not slowing down the periodic abilities. It slows down the attack animations and the attack speed of the projectiles of the enemy. So if they have a high freeze amount, the attacks fly very slow. So you have more time to kill them than they can hurt you. Sprite I talk in the next fight about, and shield, well, you have here a shield number, and shield is like a shield, an extra life or extra HP. Very random. Okay. Each skill tree has up to 9 common skills. 1 boost, like dodge boost here, or crit boost, or in here it's natural healing or persistent venom. So they have 1 skill that deals the skill, or does what the skill's basic thing is, like dealing poison to the enemy, or heal, or deal freeze, or increase your crit rate, etc. And they have 1 anti-skill of the tree, like antidote. And then they have 1 skill with together with each of the other 7 skills you have in a game, which makes 9 common skills. You have 3 rare skills and 1 mythic for each branch, which are, or which can differ very much. Like HP crit, each critical hit deals more damage equal to 2% of the enemy's current HP, which is very nice. We take base shield just to get some shield. Freeze poison is also a special thingy. For every 10 stacks freeze the enemy has, we increase our poison damage by 1. And we are a bit a poison character. Oh, we can take that. That's good. As I already told you in the second tutorial, it's always good to have an eye for your enemies to watch and to see which anti-skills you want. We have some heal characters, so maybe we want anti-heal like him, and he's the one of the strongest guys in the lobby. And he's also completely into heal and sprite. But we have the strongest guy in the lobby, or he lost, but he was the strongest guy and is completely into poison, like him is into poison. We are poisonous, so going anti-venom is very good for our enemies. Not so much for us. We take the random thingy here. Well, let's see what rare skills we have. We have Poison Coat. Each time we receive damage, there's 50% chance to inflict 4 stacks of poison. There is a Freeze Coat, just to name it here. And we have 3 Battle Poison, 75 stacks of poison on the start of the fight, which is also this rare skill of Haste and a rare skill of Freeze. So the skills differ sometimes, but not always. I would like to call it like that. We have Wartime Agility. When a battle starts, we increase our dodge by 8 for the first 5 seconds. But I'm more likely to pick the direct increase of our dodge. On 2 stars of each skill branch, you get the offer of 3 random rares. We see us later in the video. So, as you can see, we progressed a bit farther in the match. We are best of 4 now. And we got some nice combos like pre-battle freeze and pre-battle poison. We can see it here happening. You see how slow he attacks with 200 freeze. And we deal so much poison damage. That's because we have the freeze poison nearly maxed. Every 10 stacks of freeze on the enemy increase the poison damage taken by 4. So we start with 300 freeze on the enemy, so it's 120 extra poison damage. And we start the game with poison on the enemy, because we have so much battle poison. And we randomed some other things. They not really matter. The problem is we didn't get a single mythic till now, but I guess we won't get any. And the priest is our biggest enemy. We still can't beat him. But let's see how the last fight goes. I guess this one is pretty... Oh, it is over? It is over. Well, let's see how the fight versus priest goes. It's only the ghost of the priest, but they are pretty identical. Okay, we critted him. That was very lucky of us, but it's still a close fight. And we need... I'm actually not very sure what we really need. Maybe let's take less damage. Ooh, that's one we need. It's a Poison Burst, the Poison Mythic. When our HP drops below 50% for the first time, we inflict 300 stacks of poison on the enemy and immediately apply 1 instance of poison damage for each poison thingy on him. We take the dodge boost. Just let's win this fight now. That's, by the way, the crit mythic, the explosion. We didn't even have the chance to use our poison bomb. He has some mythics. He has the Twin Spirit, he has the crit mythic, and he has the freeze mythic. That's at least 3 mythics, that's very good. We are level 21 by the way, random really levels you up. Well, we got 1 mythic, we could, or maybe should have focused more on our first 3 skills. But with poison, freeze and haste are very good, because for every 10 stacks of haste we have poison effects on the enemy speed up, so we can deal our poison damage faster. Oh, we died! Darn it! Hadn't seen that coming. We take the freeze antidote, we take the rabbit sprite. Take the magic dodge max level. Can we get another good skill? No, let's random something. We got shield dodge, that's not good, but also not bad. But we have 80% of our dodge also now applied to magic attacks. And this will be the last final round. We got 1140 gold by the True Stone, that's very good. We got 10 skills with the Archmage's bracelet, that's also very good. And now let's see how far we can go. Yeah, we dodged enough and won the game. Thank you for staying with me, thank you for listening. I hope I could explain the skills we have here in the game for you. They are all not identical, of course. They are similar, but not the same. Like, I want to say, pre-battle freeze and pre-battle poison are pretty much the same mechanic. But you have freeze poison and haste poison, which are the same mechanic, but then they are also different because we increase the poison damage with freeze poison, but increase the tick speed, I would like to call it, with haste poison, and so on. Well, thank you for listening. Please like, subscribe. Oops, yeah. I want to check out my Twitter, but I have no Twitter. Stay sturdy, stay salty, my friends. Bye.